Spartans, good morning. I hadn't done one of these in a while, and I understand that like a lot of times time isn't really on your side when it comes to all these responsibilities that sort of fall on you as men. So sitting down and actually being able to do these is a treat for me, as it helps me heal as well, to help in any way that I can for the group. Now, just basically because there's a lot of stuff to go over continuously, obviously with the shadow. I wanted to go over a little bit of the tips to kind of like engage your shadow, things to remember that kind of bring the shadow up and engage it better, talk to it, communicate with it, and just overall give us a direction. And when you can cultivate things like self-compassion, which, you know, compass is in the word, so it's giving you a direction. And really, this is hard for the people like me that were always striving for perfection. I was very hard on myself when I would make mistakes, and it was difficult to confront my shadow because, again, I wasn't. I was always feeling the shame or guilt of not being able to live up to this standard that I had set for myself that really didn't exist in nature, and I was just making it up in my head rather than seeing the reality in front of me. So when I eventually learned to transmute those emotions and figure out, you know, self-acceptance and self-compassion, it certainly made a difference. And to remember that the human error is a part of life, and you will make mistakes. That was a big acceptance that I had to come to grips with. So that's the first part, cultivating, you know, your self-compassion and your acceptance. Now, cultivating self-awareness is a little bit different because that's looking on the outside, that's seeing the behaviors of others, observing their thoughts, their feelings. And meditation always helped me with this because then I could come to a place where I could sit with the understanding of what was in front of me, what was taking place. Because if you're your own inner critic, you can see the behaviors more clearly of other people, because it starts to reflect sometimes in your own behavior. So that's another big aspect of, you know, cultivating that self-compassion and self-awareness within and without. And another part of this is really to pay attention. This is the third part, to really pay attention to the reactions of other people. Remember that it takes a lot of effort and continual practice to be able to do this, but you know, we really can't recognize a lot of these behaviors as they're happening. So the strength is in the reflection, to actually reflect back on why I reacted this way, why I was upset about this, and know where that's coming from, to understand where its origin is, where it becomes the not the emotion itself, but the physical manifestation of whatever signal is coming in from, you know, the conscious mind. And the more you pay attention to it, you know, the better chance of you actually catching yourself in the act, so to speak. Now that's hard. That is really, really difficult, which is why it takes so much continuous practice, because these are the disowned parts of ourselves. These are the stuff that we generally ignore, the stuff that we want, you know, locked away in a box most of the time. So when it comes to the surface and we see it, we have a better understanding of how to change it. And how to improve it. And one of the best ways to do that is to see the emotional reaction. You know, you might have been aggressive at some point, or impatient or inconsiderate with someone, and to understand why, you know, that is occurring. Because when you see that behavior in someone else, it tends to just be a reflection of your own qualities within you. What you tend to hate in others is something that you hate in yourself. So it can be really revealing over the course of the times that you really try to understand what causes these behaviors to occur. So I'm going to be breaking this up into two videos. The other I guess, how many was that, 3? The other 4 in the next video.